Welcome to Mindflayer, Episode 6, The In-Between. How long did she say she needed to rest? Yeah, it's been about 2 hours. I'm not sure if I want her to take her time or if we need to do whatever we need just to get this over with. I don't know, it's like the more we do with her, the less uncertain I feel. It's just this gut feeling. It shouldn't be this easy. It's like stumbling on a key to a door that's been locked for years, you know? There's gotta be a catch. Her solving all of our problems here can't be that simple. Maybe. Once she's back here, I can ask why she hasn't done any of this herself. So far, she hasn't really needed us, not from what I can see. Can't say the same for myself, though. I'm glad you're here with me, Rook. I don't know if I can mentally handle all this alone between this group and what happened with the dock and all that weird space bendy shit. You ground me. Right. I just want these people stopped. And I don't know, apparently the higher ups aren't going to do anything about it, so I guess it's up to us, but I mean, what can we do? Guess we'll find out. We just need to make sure that whatever it is they're going for, it doesn't happen. We gotta pay for it. For Lori, for Graham. Graham is, he's who they took from me. Sorry if it feels like I've been holding out. I mean, I know you knew the vague details, but we just didn't get to talk much about it. But yeah. His name was Graham. One day he was just going to school, and then he didn't come back home. After an hour, I called his friend's house to see if maybe he was there. Nothing. So I called the cops, and 2 days later, they... Fuck. No, I'm fine. It's just... They found his body. No one was around, and they couldn't identify anything, but it was him. He was bruised and stabbed, and God knows what else. And at this rate, I'll buy into all the magic stuff if it means he didn't die for nothing.
Apologies for the wait. I wanted to make sure I was totally rested for what is to come.
Right. Of course, Lori. We have the knife right here on the table, like you asked.
Good. All right. Are you both rested as well? You'll want all the energy you can muster for this.
I am. Yeah. How about you, Rook? Alright. Good. We're about as ready as we're gonna get.
Okay, so this knife was tied to Morgan. Stabbing someone with it would corrupt them and allow something from beyond reality to feed on their essence. However, like I explained, the ritual went wrong. I escaped. Now Morgan is trapped between reality and something else. However, with this knife, we can manifest our minds to that place while we use it as a tether to keep us here.
So, what, like astral projecting sort of thing?
Well, yes, actually. In short, our bodies stay here while our minds go elsewhere for a little while. We ask Morgan about what we need, then we plan ahead.
Alright. Got it. In the meantime, Lori, I was meaning to ask. Rook and I were just talking about why exactly you needed us. You seem to know a lot about this, and you have your weird powers.
You may call it that, sure.
Cool, yes, but why us? Why not do all this on your own?
Well, quite honestly, if something went wrong and I had nobody to back me up, that'd be it. Everything I worked for, all the evidence and knowledge I've acquired would be lost. That, and for this specific step, I may not be able to slip into Morgan's little realm on my own. Not without a struggle. Imagine trying to kick down a door. Doable, but a pain. Especially if Morgan's managed to build it up during our time apart. But with 3 of our boots at it?
I see. Well, let's do it. What are we gonna do? Hold hands and chant?
Hold hands? Yes. That shouldn't be an alien concept between you two.
What?
Harph, Rook, join my hands. Shut your eyes and prepare. This is going to feel intense for a moment.
Oh, this. Why are we? Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Are we? Rook? Oh, Jesus. Fuck, Rook. Oh, Rook, you okay? Where the hell are we? Everything's... I thought we were just being projected here. Why am I able to throw up in a projection? Oh my God. Everything's all misty here. Wait, there's furniture. Wait, that's
The altar. Yes. Found it myself. Don't bother reaching for a gun, you two. I know your body's on here. Mine is only kind of here. But I can't hurt you and you can't hurt me. Even if your guns were brought here, they'd be useless.
Are you?
Yes, I am Morgan. And I know the witch has sent you here. I built a special little barrier for her. She'll be a little late to the party, but I suppose it's only delaying the inevitable. I spent years preparing to block her out. It's only gonna take a minute to do that. Shame, really. All that effort for nothing.
I hope you're ready to get a lot more familiar with that. Because all that sacrificing you've done, it's gonna wind up the same way. Worthless.
I have no intentions of treating you like enemies, Mr. Harph. And your precious little rook. Yes, I can taste your memories. Unpleasant little things. Well, mostly at least, but come, sit down. Let us talk before she arrives.
What could you possibly tell us that isn't gonna be pried straight from your mind? You're gonna make your peace with your fucked up cause before we come and ruin it?
Maybe. Maybe I want to think about what we could have done differently. Maybe I should have turned Laurie instead of offering her to the Great One. Instead, now I'm stuck here. Helpless, really. There's only one place I've left that I can really be around in a physical sense.
And where's that?
You'll find out soon enough. Not like I can hide it, but... you know. I thought maybe it was just the sensation of being around people for the first time. Lord only knows how long, but no, I feel something over you, Mr. Harph. Your memories, you'd be a hell of a candidate.
You better watch what you say next.
I mean it, Harph. Have you considered why we're doing this? It isn't because we're a bunch of crazed, child-murdering cultists like you might think, and I'm being genuine when I say we take no joy in that. Do you think we woke up one day and decided that we want to kill innocent people and children just for the fun of it?
Then what do you do it for? What could possibly make any of this worth it?
We're doing it because it's the only way to survive the inevitable. Beyond a reality is a force that has been aching to devour the world. So far, it's only been able to slip parts of itself through the cracks. You take those parts and become an extension of it. That's what happened to me. But, slowly over time, it's been eating up little bits of the world. One piece at a time, it's been making more people like me, and in turn, I feed it. Its powers can't eat me. I am it. It'd be like trying to bite your own fingers. You have no reason to do it. So long as we keep feeding it. It's been trying to break through the barrier, and when it finally breaks it, we'll be spared the great devouring.
I swear to God, when I find you, I will... Rook. Right. This asshole will get his time. I just hope Laurie makes it painful when she rips the info she needs right from your skull.
Not quite how that works, but take comfort in knowing that it might sting, I suppose. After this, maybe go to therapy. None of your thoughts on what any sane man should be thinking about doing to someone else. Rather gruesome imagination you have.
What?
Laurie can too. She was blessed when she escaped, whether she likes it or not. She can taste the trauma that radiates from your mind. The guilt. And I can taste it all the same. I can taste hers, I can taste Rook's.
Shut up.
Of what? We can't do anything to each other here other than monologue to death. You're about as helpless as you were with... Graham? Yes, Graham. I told you, you're helpless here.
forgive you that you held me off for a few minutes, Morgan.
Well, that's a familiar face, even with the blindfold. Why do you wear that thing? Are you ashamed of his mark?
What you have done to me is not something to be proud of. You know what we're here for, and you know what I'm about to do.
This is awfully different from the woman we dragged kicking and screaming and begging to the dogs. I can tell you've come an awful long way. Wonder what Harph will go. Or Rook will be.
We'll be doing fine. And you'll be 6 feet under.
Harph, that's enough. As for you, Morgan, you are gonna tell us where in the city the heart of your Great One resides.
Right to the point, then. I could tell you the whole truth, but I suppose you want to verify it anyways with your fingers digging around in my mind.
Correct. Now tell us.
The heart of the Mindflayer. It's trapped beneath the city.
Where?
It's in the sewers. Connected to them. Never shifting. All paths lead to the center. It's a glowing, violet sphere swirling with busy energy. That's what I am.
Does it have any guardians?
Yes. Technically, no, it is just me. It's the one place I can be physically. I try to walk any further, and it's like tearing myself apart. It's the only place I can defend, though. It probably won't be much good for it. I'm only a man.
I see. Then I believe we have all that we need. We will be leaving now.
That's all?
Indeed. We will return back to the basement, and then we'll head to the sewers. And we'll end this.
Best of luck. Consider what I said, Harph.
Fuck off. Come on, Rook. Let's get out of here. Back to the hotel. Can't believe that fucker would say that shit. God. I'll be alright. I just need to be away from Laura's shop or anything regarding that. I just wanted to be with you. Bastard. He brought up my son. Like it was nothing. He's gonna pay. He's gonna hurt. Whatever he's working for, whatever a great one is, it's gonna crumble all around him. I'll make sure of it. Right. Thank you, Rook. I know I shouldn't be saying these things or thinking them or... I don't know. We know where he's at now. Seem to imply that people with Lori's power, or maybe even anyone, can just go into the sewers and then eventually they'll find their way there, so suppose we'll find him soon. Yeah. We know where he's at. fine. Right, we should lay down. Thank you. Rook. Thank you for listening. Mindflayer was written by, edited, and recorded by myself for this channel. Thank you to Faye Pixel for playing the part of Lorraine. You can find her Twitter in the description. If you wish to see more and support me, do feel free to subscribe to the channel and check out any other content I've created. Any donations via Ko-fi are appreciated. Also consider following me on Twitter and subscribing to my Patreon. Now I will be reading out the names of my patrons on the Diplomat and higher tier. I'd like to thank everyone who has been supporting me to this point and give a special thanks to the following: Katori Rod, Lun Girl, Kitty243, Sammy Samar, Alicia, Mystic Chen, Clarabelle Pagan, Ailswith, Tricky Bunny Tail, Adler S, MG, Deborah Bossard, Silverhawk EG, Christopher Stevens, Christy Hall, Wendy Wayne, Ma, Miss Effie, Patrice Gilton, Helios Flame, K, Inspector Lemon, Mia Khan, Hannah Lonsenth, GD, Wannabe Bunny Girl, Kurt Wilkes, Safadil, Ravioli Senpai, Outer, Freaky Flatwoods, Tori Marvel, Ray Brightscales, Zara, Roses in Blue, Mermaid Aurora, Manda. Thank you. Your patronage is extremely helpful and appreciated. I hope you all have a good night, and again, thank you for listening.